What do you hear, what do you say? This is VERTiiGO and this is my first ever raid cam. I don't usually do these, but the admin just messaged me about 20 minutes ago. He let me know there's a massive raid about to go down, so here we are. We know that this is the base of B&D, a clan that has been dominating this server for some time. As you can see, they've got double armored walls down on the bottom level, 8-story high building. This building is insanely big, but there is at least 5 clans on their way here to destroy it. From what I'm told, these clans are banding together because they've simply had enough of these guys. These guys have been bullies and the biggest group in the server, and the clans just don't want no more. The smaller guys, people, the smaller clans are teaming up to take down this monstrosity. The bottom floor is empty, it seems, so if the raiders do get in here, they're gonna have to find a way up. They might need to use a raid tower. I'm not sure how they're gonna go about it. I'm not gonna give them a lesson of what to do. I don't know myself. I'm not really a raider. I'm not experiencing anything this big. The second floor looks like it's also empty. So I'm guessing the loot will be on the 3rd floor. Yes, it is. We got the furnaces and we have got large boxes, quite a bit of them. Most of the B&D clan offline. I think there's only one online at the moment. So the base is going to be really hard to raid, but the reward is also great. But from what I'm told, loot is a secondary objective. Their main objective is revenge and destruction. Here come the raiders now. I know that there's about 30 people going to be involved in this raid. 35 to 40 rockets, 35 to 40 C4. That is a lot of firepower, and it's going to be very interesting to see just how they plan to use it and exactly what tactic they plan on using to take this base down. As you can see, the raiders are constructing 2 buildings. I'm assuming they're for attacking or for respawning. We'll keep an eye on that. This is a view from the top of the B&D base. As you can see, they have constructed 2 buildings. They look like they're going to enclose them, so these are probably for respawning. There is their first shots. I think they were destroying the roof there on one of their buildings. So B&D, here we go. The first B&D member, the only B&D member online, has looked out the window. He's gonna... I don't know why I find this amusing, but he'd be saying to himself, holy shit. You can see in the distance, they have constructed a 3rd building, and they're shooting from that building, and they just hit Scotty just then with a bolty shot. I think it hit him in the chest plate though. But as you can see, they are not lacking in numbers. They got a lot of guns, a lot of ammunition, and this one B&E member is probably in Steam right now messaging his buddies, probably hoping they're all awake. As you can see, the raiders have really dug themselves down all around the outside of this base. They don't plan on going anywhere soon. They're here for the long run. And I gotta say, it's great to see smaller clans band together to take out a really big clan. There's hope yet, people, in Rust. People can work together, even if they're not naturally aligned. The Rust-Ralasia Alliance are still shooting shots at this one B&D member. He's trying his best to hold him off with his bolt-action rifle. It's a nearly impossible task at this point. He's just buying time, slowing them down when he can, just waiting for his teammates to get online. And there's a lot of movement down below. Everyone looking for a vantage point and cover. The attackers have laid down a couple of large boxes outside their building. Because it's outside, I'm assuming it's full of wood to help them build, and not ammo or weapons. The gunfire went silent. I've gone up to check the defender, and he is dead. I hope for his sake he has not dropped his bolty out the window. That would be a shame. The defenders here, sharing resources, making sure they have plenty of supplies. They want to really bunker down here. They've got another, looks like a small tower. It looks like it's just going to be to shoot from. Doesn't appear they're going to build up, and even if they did, they're way too far from the building. So that's just another defensive building. As you can see, the first rocket launcher has made its appearance. The action is about to begin, but there's still no other B&D members online. There's still a few attackers still resupplying. And, oh, first rocket launcher shot is up, and it's hit the bottom left corner of the base. There's a couple rocket launchers out. Let me see if I can get a better view here. Oh, shit. Oh, someone has failed shooting out the window. Probably killed themselves. third and fourth shot hitting the building. Shit's getting real now, people. Shit is getting real. Another rocket launcher shot. Bang. Hitting this stone building. Doing quite a lot of damage. If they've got 30 to 40 shots, there's going to be a lot of destruction here. Now, one of the shots went through the top of the building. It looks like it's hit a couple of large boxes maybe. There's a lot of loot on the ground. But as I said, that's their secondary objective. This is a revenge attack. And they are doing quite a bit of damage on the left side of the base. That seems to be where they're focusing most of their shots. Another rocket going through the window, this time hitting the ceiling. And some C4 has been planted at the front door. They're going to take out that door, get through that defensive wall, and they'll be able to access the bottom floor of the base. But these rockets are non-stop assault, and one of the walls has collapsed, crumbling down to the ground, giving the attackers more visual into the base. But the rocket fire is still coming. Another wall crumbles to the ground. This is just, it's almost indescribable how much destruction is going on here. I mean, we've only just begun, and the amount of rockets already used is incredible. There is a sleeper there hovering. I think they're trying to shoot at him now. Yes, they are. And he falls to the ground. This has taken a long time, people. A long time to collect this much explosives and everything. You just got to watch in awe. I mean, wow. I mean, this is enough destruction for 5 or 6 raids. It's incredible. You can see they're starting to build a raid tower to the left of the base, but I'm going to focus the camera on all this rocket launcher fire. I'm speechless. I have not seen anything like this. I can't even imagine what's going through the head of the defender right now. Imagine if you were in there by yourself and this was happening to your base. And what could you do? There's nothing you can do. It's like it's trying to fight a tidal wave. So many attackers outside, and they've just used more C4. Have they breached inside the base? No, they haven't yet, but looks like they're working on that right now. More rocket fire. It's just relentless. They're going to take out that whole side of the base. Taking a look inside, you can see the one B&D member is still alive, still here, armed with a gun. He's now looking at what used to be his wall, but is now a gaping hole. I'm not sure why the attackers are shooting the foundation down there, but there goes another wall and another rocket. It's just non-stop, and there goes a big chunk of the ceiling. The defenders there probably thinking, oh my god, my clan members are useless. They haven't come online yet. There's not much he can do by himself, unfortunately. And there goes 2 more walls. There's nowhere to hide in this building anymore. If you try to get up top and get some sort of vantage point to shoot down from, you're wide open to get shot. Another couple of walls go down. The debris is just falling everywhere, and now they're hacking at the foundation. I'm not sure why they're not using C4. I guess that's why they weren't using C4. It must have been nearly destroyed. It didn't look like it was any darker, so I assumed that it still had quite a lot of hits in it, but obviously not. They have hacked it down. They are now got access into the base. Look how they threw C4 just then. Yes, they did. I didn't hear the C4 beeping, but they are making their way deeper into the base. Bolt shots are still going off. I think the rockets have stopped, and they're still trying to get to this first level. Looks like it's too high to jump. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but we will keep an eye on that. Another B&D member has come online. Finally, the one... Oh, not. He's down already. That did not last long. All this noise is attracting attention. There is a few nakeds and other players coming to see what's going on. As you can see here, a naked has been dropped and finished. Yep, I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he thought he was going to rock someone to death and get away with some sort of goodies. Mad Marius clan has turned up. They're helping the defenders, it seems. They're shooting from behind, trying to take a few of these attackers out. The attackers have finally got into the building. They're on the first floor. Getting any higher is going to be very difficult. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I'm keen to see how or if they do. There is another defender here. There's about 4 or 5 people defending this base now. He's shooting down at the attackers, and the attackers are trying to get a shot off at him, but he has got a big advantage. And one of them just ran down naked. I'm assuming he's already dead. The raiders are still constructing their raid tower. As you can see, the gunfire is still going on. There's one defender at the moment on the second floor holding them all off. He's doing a very good job, actually. He's taking out a couple guys. But you can see, just behind him there, there's a window, and he can clearly see the raid tower. I don't think he's noticed that yet, but he could easily just shoot that out. It's all twig. I'm not sure how the raiders missed that window, but they have. It's a massive floor. I don't know if the defender's going to see it and exploit that, but I'm very, very interested to see if he does. The raiders are now starting to climb this raid tower. The one defender on that second floor is still busy shooting the attackers on the first floor. He has still not noticed this raid tower. If he's going to notice it, now's the time. But as you can see, he's occupied. He's getting shot at. He might just see it now. Doesn't seem so, though. They are climbing higher. They've got a good chance of getting in the building here. A very good chance. Okay, let's see their jump. Alright, here we go. They're taking their last look. They think it's high enough. They're going to need a pretty big run up here. If I was one of these guys, I'd be jumping right now. I would not want to stay on this twig tower for that long. But they're taking their damn time. And the defender has seen the tower. He's shooting at it now. And he's just taking out a whole bunch of them. Have they dropped? They have gone down. Just that one play, people. One play. He's taken a big handful of attackers. What a play. That was very well done. It took him a while to see it. Or maybe he was just waiting for the right time. Maybe I'm underestimating his skills here. Maybe he knew the whole time. Maybe he thought, I'll just wait for them all to get to the top and then I'll shoot it down. Very nice play. I'm not sure if they're going to continue to build the tower in this location. As you can see, he's thinking to himself, why didn't I upgrade that to wood? I deserve to die. Take two. The raiders are building a second tower. They've learnt their lesson from the first time, and they're upgrading this one to upgraded wood. The raiders have reached high enough to see into the base. They see a tool cupboard. They're shooting at it now. I don't see the point of this. The base is so big that, as you can see, there's more tool cupboards all around. So it's pretty much a waste of time here shooting this tool cupboard. This base is so big, it's really hard to find the defenders in here. And someone has thrown C4. Oh, shit. No. No way. Oh, God. One of the defenders has run outside the building, thrown C4 on the bottom of this tower and taken them all out again. That's got to be disheartening. Surely. The carnage. This guy's a hero. I don't know who it was, but he done really well. I'm guessing he jumped out and just threw it on kamikaze style. Very good move. That's going to buy them time, and it could actually break morale a little bit. Maybe they'll stop them from building a third one. We'll find out.
Bro, it took me like an hour to run here. I'm not even kidding. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Not with them, man. I just saw 10 people fall from the earth. Oh, thanks, man. You getting me up? Man, I've got a rock, seriously. I'll put the rock down. Hi, boys. I'm friendly. Boys, no. My God.
The sun has gone down. This raid's going to go well into the night. There's some gunfire at the back here. Not sure who it is. Probably Mad Mario's clan, still shooting from behind, trying to help the defenders out. And it is Mad Mario with a bow, and he is taken out pretty quickly.
Headshot, damn it!
More gunfire over in this direction. I think it's another member of Mad Mario's clan, trying to get some sneaky kills in the dark with a bow, but he's no match for a shotgun. We've got ourselves a campfire next to where the raid tower was. They're still shooting shots up, but they're keeping warm. They're cooking up some food, I think. There's a guy with a guitar being useless. And it doesn't seem they're going to try and build another raid tower, at least not at night time anyway. They're probably going to wait for morning to do anything else. They're just trying to keep the perimeter under control, because there is a lot of people starting to creep up behind them, trying to get a look at what's happening, and there's also a few other clans trying to kill them. So they are just trying to keep everything under control, gather some wood, gather some more weaponry, some more ammo, and probably go for one last raid in the morning. Okay, the sun's starting to come up now. You can start to see inside the base. Some more gunshots. A defender is down. Scotto from B&D. He's got shot again. He's dead. And they just finished him off. I don't know where that gun went. It might have fallen out the window, maybe not. But from what I can tell, they don't have many guns. I'm assuming that at the start of the raid, a couple of those rockets landed inside the base, and I know at least 2 large boxes were destroyed. Maybe that was where the guns were. As you can see, they're down to just a pistol now. He's using a pistol trying to hold them off. He's looking out the window now at the raid tower that they're building. They're building the 3rd raid tower, surprisingly, and another C4. No way. Where'd that land? I can't see it. It's landing at the top. It's taken out a couple of levels, but that's about it. They have made the bottom of it stone. They've just wasted a C4. They slowed him down a little bit, but that's not going to stop him. And there's the culprit. Buckle. Nice try. I think that was him. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know how far you can throw a C4. Maybe I'm wrong. But it failed anyway. They're still alive. They're still climbing. You know, if they can get 4 or 5 guys into this base, that's enough to take it over. There's only a handful of guys in there. Maybe 3 or 4. And they're not really well armed. So once these guys get in the base, it's pretty much done and over. Very smart strategy here by the attackers. They're starting to upgrade these small bases they built. They're actually building them up higher, because as you can see, the big base has a big chunk missing out the side. So if they can get high enough, they can get a free shot on anybody on those levels. And it's just going to make it that little bit harder to defend. Is 3rd time a charm? I mean, it's been quite a battle getting this raid tower up. The defenders have done a really good job to destroy it twice. As you can see, they've made the foundation of this tower stone. They're taking no risk at the moment. They're really determined to get in. You've got to give it to them. They just keep coming back. I mean, I wouldn't have blamed them if they walked away after the second one, but they are continuing to fight to get in there. They've made the diving board. They're ready to jump, and this is the 3rd. It's a C4. Someone's thrown a C4. No way. Oh, shit. It's taken out one of the towers. One of the attackers has died. I can see him falling there. He's down. They nearly stopped them, but they're still here. They're making another diving board. A rocket has been shot. If this lands. If this... Wow. Wow. That fucking landed. Sorry about the language. Wow. Who fucking shot that? What a shot. That's got to be the play of the day. Who was it? We got to see who this was. That was incredible. That's the play of the day, people. Win or lose. Mad Mario. Out of all the people, had to be fucking Mad Mario, didn't it? Unbelievable. What a shot. Play of the day. Taking out the tower for the 3rd straight time. That has got to be enough. That's got to be enough to dishearten them. Things got quiet there for about 10 minutes. I had to do some messaging just to find out what was going on. Turns out a lot of the people wanted to give up, but the attackers are banding together once more to make one final attempt, one final attack, one last roll of the dice. It's all or nothing now. This is their last tower. They're going to band together one more time. Can they do it? It's either get in and finish B&D off, or collapse one last time and it's over. This is it, people. And the base is in shambles anyway. They've done a good job destroying it. They've got a massive tower here. They're still shooting at the defenders, but we have to give the defenders credit. Win or lose here, you got to give them credit. They've done really well. It's only maybe 4 or 5 guys in here defending this base, and they've held off at least 35 people. It's been like fighting a tsunami, pretty much. And as you can see, the people in the tower just shooting plenty of shots in there, maybe trying to distract them, trying to keep them busy so these guys can get on the tower and get into that base. And they're pretty much ready to go now, so unless the defenders have another trick up their sleeve, they could get in here. And there's the first jump. He misses. He falls to the ground. He's alive still, surprisingly. C4's getting thrown from the tower this time. Smart. They've made the target a little bit bigger. And one just jumped in. I think he made it. One's inside, definitely. Two are inside the base, and they're destroying those 2 sleeping bags. So this is pretty much over now, I think. I don't think the defenders have enough weaponry to hold these 2 off even, let alone more, because there's definitely going to be more on their way. Speaking of more, here they come now. Here come the reinforcements. The defenders shot out the tower again, but there was no one on there. That's going to slow them down a little bit, but that's about it. Here we go again. Big group of attackers here. They're starting to jump in. 1 misses. 3 get in. Another one gets in. And now it's over. The attackers have definitely got the number advantage. They got the weapon advantage. And now they're just going to go through, finish these defenders off. And I don't know how long this is going to last, but it's going to be over very quickly. It's usually how raids go. It's the hard part's over. They're in the base now. And it's just a matter of time. The defenders now playing the last post. They're trapped in this one room with loot. They've despawned all the loot, so there's nothing left in this particular room. But the attackers are destroying all the sleeping bags, taking everything they can, destroying the rest. This raid is pretty much over and done with. The raiders won. It took them 2 whole days nearly, but they eventually got in. Some great plays from the defense, some great plays by the attack. It's just an overall great raid, very entertaining, a lot of action. And it just came down to the attackers had much more supplies, much more numbers, and they were just an unstoppable force. This has been VERTiiGO. This will be my first raid video. I don't know if I'll do it again. Maybe, maybe not. This was an exception. So until next time, may the force be with you, always.